Kassie to intro the things that we have.
Yes, please. I would love that very much. We would love that very much.
And be sure, Kassie, to mention your channel and where we can be found on Tumblr so people can check out the rest, because we do some really funny stuff, even if I do say it myself.
Yes, please do.
But I need to go and get some more water if I'm going to be reading. And,
okay.
I will be right back.
Alrighty then. Well, hey everybody, I'm Caleb, as we previously established. I do a show on YouTube called Bad Fanfiction Theater, which is basically we find all kinds of bad fanfiction and read them on the show and add our commentary to it, and then pretty much wrap up what we thought about the story as a whole. You can find it on my YouTube, Caleb Cat, or Google has that thing now where they make you use your real name, so Kassie Boyd. My Tumblr is Caleb Cat. I'm pretty much Caleb Cat everywhere. So, I have no idea what we're reading, but I know who we're reading. It really depends on what everybody's taste is. Let's see. We can read some Star Fox. We can read some Sonic the Hedgehog. We can read some Pokemon. And some Mario. And then there's one Halo story.
I am very, very, very intrigued for I'm so curious about the Pokemon.
Okay.
Oh God, no.
Because we actually because we actually had somebody who was saying something about getting them all or something, and I had said this isn't Pokemon, and so it was a whole thing earlier in chat. So I just think that would be fantastic.
Okay. So let's see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pokemon stories. Ash's Big Adventure, final how do I say that? Peter. And then Ash's Big Adventure, because we needed another one of those, Ash's Big Adventure Part 2. Beat Off. And and Brock Finn's Vulpix. And I can probably tell you now that these are going to make us cry. I've read stories by this person before. If you, Hushicho, remember the 3 Sonic fanfics.
Yes.
Yeah. These are the same guy, which I think will be okay for this iteration of the show. Because I am recording, just in case.
Yay.
So, what sounds good to everybody?
I wasn't here for you
speak
to...
up, guys.
I wasn't here for you to say.
I see
a
lot of Pokemons. A lot of Pokemons in chat. Let's see, what else do we have here?
Pokemon.
Oh, and hello, Twitchery. Pokemon. Oh, goodness gracious.
Well, we can do a Pokemon story. That is okay with me.
Yes, lots of people are all for the Pokemon this evening.
Okay, let's see here.
Now, before we're done, I'm sure that someone could, if you wanted to share like a link with the group here, I'm sure someone could post it in the chat or something.
Oh yeah, I could definitely do that.
Because we have done some really fun stories together, and Kassie's done some fun stories on her own, and
I don't think they're as good without you.
Yeah, I think you're a great host. You read them so amusingly, but I really do have fun when we do them together, and I think we come up with so many jokes together.
Well, if anybody cares to have it, that's the link to the YouTube. And then once we figure out what story we're reading, I can give a link to that.
Right.
Okay, what sounds good to you, Hushicho? Finn's Vulpix, Bidoff and Bidoff, Ash's Big Adventure Part 2, Ash's Big Adventure, Ash's Big Adventure Final Chapter.
I am going to say Part 2 of Ash's Big Adventure sounds good because we can just read that. And if
These
people
aren't
want
all that long.
Yeah, well, if they're very short, we could always just read them all. But if you want to, we could always just start with Part 2 because that'll be where the author's getting his stride, you know.
Are you sure about that?
No, I'm being very optimistic at the moment. We've read these stories together. I mean, we've read stories like this together, so I just have to keep up hope somehow.
Okay, so we want to start with the second one then?
Yes, let's do that. I think that somehow works.
Copy link. Open link.
Thanks very much, Nina, for pasting that link. I have Skype open on my laptop, and I have the stream open on my desktop. So.
Okay, so how are we doing this?
Why don't we switch back and forth with paragraphs, since we're not doing the recording and everything? Because normally in a recording we usually switch back and forth per chapter, but yeah, let's just use switch paragraphs.
Okay, who wants to start?
You get to start because it's your idea for your show.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this all on me.
Yeah, and you get to do the author's note if you want to include it.
There's no author's note.
Yeah, it's right at the top.
Is there?
Yeah, I read what you said.
Where?
It's under author Kasper.
Description. I was just gonna completely bypass that and start reading the story.
I mean, you don't have to.
Well, it might help if I actually read every little thing on here. Alrighty, guys. We will be reading on fanfiction.net, section games, category Pokemon, Ash's Big Adventure, Part 2.
And I will mute myself a moment. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone.
Oh dear.
Preemptive strike. It was super effective.
Now we
I'm looking at this story and just
well, one thing that we always like to say, usually when we're in the middle of reading, some of these stories are just. It's difficult to find any sort of redemption for them, but I think a lot of them, you know, as long as someone tried, as long as someone did their best, I'm always all for people doing creative things. So I never want to be cruel, but we are just reading this. We are reading this just tongue in cheek as possible. So we don't mean any disrespect, you know, most of the time. So just have fun and enjoy it.
Or enjoy as much as you could.
Enjoy our suffering.
Possible?
Yes, there you go.
I don't think anything could beat that Star Wars story. That was terrible.
We read a Star Wars story,
goodness.
and it started out, and I was just sort of like, well, maybe the author is being tongue-in-cheek. Maybe it's being kind of
because it started
satirical.
Maybe it was a parody at first.
Yeah, it was very parody-like. It was very satirical, and it had some parts to it that made you sort of believe maybe this was going to be pleasant. But no, it deteriorated into literally a sea of feces and murder. So
I'm not kidding. There was
we're not kidding.
Poop in that story.
There was a lot of poop. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. Listen to these. You will enjoy our suffering, I'm pretty sure. So
I always enjoy your suffering. Wait.
Maybe for different reasons.
Should we just continue, or are we waiting for
I thought
unmuting?
reading, but I could go ahead and start reading.
Why don't we just go ahead and start the story,
Okay.
and we'll just
Go for it.
Okay. Ash's Big Adventure Part 2. Author Kasper A. Vestergaard. And his description of the story is, I read what you said and I fixed grammar a little bit. I think this part is lots better. Ash and Oak and Misty and Brock go visit Selby to get shaman.
Well, at least this part is supposedly lots better than the first one, so maybe it's good we started with part 2.
Maybe. Alrighty. Ash and Oak went to get some tea and coffee at I'm not sure how to say that. Pokemon Center with an S? Okay. They met Misty and Brock there. Misty didn't really What? Misty didn't really Okay.
I think it's supposed to be die.
Oh, well, I guess we missed a lot in the first part. But rest assured, Misty didn't die without an E.
Brock had to give her CPR. Okay. Tell Ash and the gang about a mystery. Wait, it was Scooby-Doo now?
Would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those meddling kids.
Those meddling Pokemon.
Meddling Pokemon.
And the gang about a mystery Pokemon shaman who...
Shaman.
Okay, shaman. Who likes to hide in bush.
Head for the mountains of Bush. Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're hiding in beer.
I guess that would be pretty effective since most of the Pokemon trainers are miners, so...
Shaman are grass Pokemon, and their only was on Shaman. Ash wanted it real. Oh my goodness, really bad. But so did Gary.
Grary.
Where did he even come from? I'm suddenly in the story now. How just walking into tea and cough place, Misty sent Squirtle. She doesn't have Squirtle. She doesn't have a Squirtle. Out to get him, but he runned away before Squirtle used hydro pumps.
Squirtle, no! Not here!
Not here! 10 Nurse Joy. 10 of them? 10? Walking over said, Oak, I want you had my Chansey, cause you Ned protect from Tim Rocket.
Rosette, I think. Team Rosette. Thanks.
Need that. I need that. It is really cute too, but I not know how to battle ride.
Yeah, because you're a Pokemon professor, but you don't actually know how to battle. That's why you're telling all of the new Pokemon trainers how to do that.
Battle right? Is that anything like diet right?
Maybe he was speaking of the secret battle ritual of Pokemon.
Oh,
yes.
Send me your spirit stuff. It can battle on own because it's smart Pokemon. I will use well.
And now I get the shortest paragraph in the entire story.
Really
Look
want
at you.
first.
We have to go to Johto before we get shamed. I have found that what? I have found there that can help us, said Oak. I don't like Johto. Well, you don't have to look at his feet. I are a scar to go there, said Brock.
This is indigenous.
Suck it up, Brock. You go anyway, or I will take. Oh, Vulpix way, said Misty.
Hello? Oak took Tim in his magical teleporters to Johto. They go to town Nam after first. 10
Tree first. Then the women and children. Tree first.
10 took them to Elix Forest. Misty saw a quillfish flopping.
What the fuck is a quillfish?
Floppings around in forest and stepped on it because it creeping here out.
What an asshole! He's supposed to be an aquatic trainer. Oh yeah, this is creeping me out. I'll just step on this Pokemon.
I thought she was afraid of bugs, not her own aquatic Pokemon, but whatever. Oak told her not to kill thing. Then she stepped on all bug Pokemons to get him mad. That's when Selbay came.
Yes, because it's a great idea just to go around killing things to make somebody angry. Good job, Misty, setting a wonderful, wonderful precedent for all of our Pokemon trainers. Oh. Oak took Tem in Seamus. Wait. No, that's what you just wrote. I'm sorry. There's a stray semicolon. We don't know why.
It's just there. Maybe that's just tear that the author cried while writing this.
No, I think it's anticipating our tears and our pain. You doesn't hurt me, Forest, like that, said Selbay. I are sorry, don't hurt I Selbay. What? Wait, who said that? Who said that?
Somebody said that about Selbay itself.
I no hurt you, but I must punish you. Wait. You will turn inot Pokemon until adventure is over. Brock laughed again, but this time this time he no can do CPR.
That's depressing.
Selbay turned Misty into Andenspass. Whatever an Andenspass is.
Yes.
That are most useless Pokemon ever, said Ash. Misty wagged her tail, and Brock, for laughing, all the time, you must push Misty around in a stroller, said Selbay.
I don't think Selbay can do that, but okay. Now to get Shaman, you must first visit Jirchi because I don't feel the words they're blending together. I'm creating more words.
Yeah, Jesse, we Usually after we get done reading several chapters of these, it's always difficult for us to type or speak because it's like our brains have become tuned to these and it just becomes very difficult for us. So I completely understand you there.
I don't feel like tell you how, said Selby. Can I have you instead, said Ash. No. I am a far superior grass legend Pokemon, said Selby.
I just love it. Can I have you instead? No. Thank you. No. You are the winkest thing. Goodbye. We are Team Rosette. We are still Uselbe, said Meowth. Yeah, but no. Go away, said Selby.
At this point in time, are you really frightened when Jesse and James and Meowth appear? No.
Selby's kind of a diva. I mean, Selby's like, yeah, no. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. I don't remember, if this is supposed to be Celebi, I don't remember Celebi being this much of a giant bitch, but maybe I'm just remembering a different Celebi. This is Selby, after all.
Selby, yes.
Yeah, but no, go away, said Selby. Yeah, well, we am going to hypnotize you in being evil, said Jamas. Who's Jamas? We don't know. Go away, I hat you, said Selby. That's a big threat. That's a big threat. Especially to someone as fashion conscious as James. If he wears the wrong hat, his social life could be over. Oh. 10 Selby use really strong Gra attack, like Pate Foy Gra, apparently. And kill James. But Jessie use Hyper Poton Jamas.
How is James a Pokemon?
Maybe she'll feed him a macaron later. Then Selby Yuspichik and made Team Rosette blast off. That was fun. Now get out of here before I kill you all, said Selby, and everyone left. Yes, because Selby... because the Pokemon would threaten to murder everyone.
Well, that story was special.
That was...
I can see why you enjoy this so much, though.
Oh, this is nothing compared to what we've read thus far.
So, at some point, you guys need to let me join you on one of these, because this is hilarious fun.
We would love it.
Oh my word.
So, I will switch over to Yoshi's Island for Nina now.
Please, please, please. Jesse says that story is the sole reason why I drink.
Well, as Kassie knows, I always have a bottle of gin right next to me every time we start one of these.
After some of these, because I should probably start drinking. I've never had alcohol in my life, but after some of these, it would be a good time to start.
No, during some of these. Well, would you like us to do another? We've got plenty more.
I would like to
Wait,
hear.
that one ended?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was there even an end to it?
Everyone left after somebody got killed. And Senpai was a dick.
Yeah, Selby said, "Get out of here before I fucking kill you all." So.
Yes.
But,
Okay.
that actually reminds me. We did one story called Laura, and it's a Lord of the Rings story, and it is just so, like, you would not believe it. It just has all these run-on sentences. And good night, Marius. Sorry I missed you in the call, but anyway, it has all these run-on sentences, and like you would see this, and then. I swear, it does that all through the story. And do you know how it ends? it ends with the words, and then Laura. And I think that's the most appropriate thing ever. So every time since then that anything has run on or anything like that, I will mention, and then Laura. Because that was just how it was just like, and then Laura. The end.
There's so much you could infer from that, you know? It's just like, and then Laura. And then
Shit
everybody
herself
died.
in the cafe.
It's like, and then Laura. It's a freaking Laura apocalypse.